Hello. I am the geek protagonist. And today, I want to talk to you about something that I am actually backing. I've backed the first two. Well, I found out about it in a second project because I started really liking the artist Umberto Ramos with his Nowhere story that he had. I started really getting into his artwork a little bit. And I still have to get one more, the last volume of that, volume 3. Well, when I found out about this fairy quest, it was actually on a Kickstarter for 2, but they had the previous one on there, so I actually have the first 2 books. So there's roughly about maybe 2 days left, a little over. It's like 60 something hours, but it's on Kickstarter. I'll put a link in the description. Now, they had some goals here, but first let me give you a little bit of the story. So, basically, Fairy Quest has essentially Little Red Riding Hood and a wolf, but in a different kind of story. And in this fairyland, actually dealing with another situation of kind of being an outcast. And it's been a little while in the making. Right now, so if they, it looks like they did hit their goal. They got 40. The pledge was to be at 40,000. They're at 46,921, which is awesome. And just to let you know, day one, which is the 10,000 mark, you get the book special variant signed and personalized. Of course, you got it. Bookmarks for 20,000 by 40K, which is already checked off. Metallic bookmarks upgraded and all special variant. Covers reduced to 60. Marinelle glossy cover. All physical pledges get vinyl stickers, and the 48-page book will have extra cover and design page. That was at the 45. It just passed. If it hits 50,000, we will put a map of Fablewood inside the covers, and all physical pledges get a greeting card. I would like to actually get the map of Fablewood. So, Fairy Quest is basically a 48-page book with everything printed. It comes out to about 56. Squarebound has a really nice cover. I'll put the link on here. They're also doing reprints of 1 and 2. Actually, when I remember seeing on here at an early bird price. And I know people have this thing, but Gail Simone actually does put a forward in there. And I know she may not always be the nicest person, but she's a talent. And she does sometimes have interesting and actually insightful things to say. I know. But I already told you guys, I don't pick a side. I pick what's right. So, anyway, we reduced the cover prices of our special variants, which is nice. So you can see that there. And, let's see. I'm trying to move this thing. Telling you, one of these days I'll get my new tablet. But just so that's right. The second one, I think it was called Fairy Quest Outlaws. Jennifer Meyer's new image. So it's red and wolf, not wolf. Wolf, WOOF. But this is a really good picture. And it's kind of like they're breaking the mold. I know a lot of people do these, but here's pretty much the story. Fairy Quest is set in the world of Fablewood, where all of these stories that have ever been told live side by side, separated only by genre borders. At the very center of this amazing world, the children's stories are forced to tell their tales exactly as written, or risk having their minds wiped in Mr. Grimm's dreaded mind eraser. Despite this, Red Riding Hood and her wolf, Red and Mr. Wolf, have become friends. Basically, they've been doing this story so long, they've become like kindred spirits. You can see a little bit here. Very interesting, nice all ages thing. The series follows them as they take on the dark forces of Fablewood led by the dastardly Think Police. The classic enemies retell their own story and become an unlikely pair of heroes as they escape a place where they can remain friends forever. It is a story of love and friendship against all odds, and it truly is a book for everyone. And it really is. It has enough scariness and things, yet at the same time, I could read this to a kid. Like I could take these stories and read it to my niece and show it to her or my nephew, and they could be totally engrossed in it. And it's a really nice take. But of course, I would read them Red Riding Hood first and then go into this. Really good artwork, really good stuff. It was a very fun read for the first two, so I decided to back this one as well. Like I said, I will definitely put a link in the description. And it's a interesting story, very cool take. It's just about people and how they have to kind of fight against their own oppression. And I do apologize if you hear the wind. It's very hot, and I didn't want to turn my air on right now. I was kind of blasting that these last few days, and got to pay for that electric. So yeah, this is but it's a really cool story, and I like twist on fairy tales. You'll actually see a few books that I have. I'll grab some periodically, or I'll grab like pieces of them. So like the Xenoscope ones. I have this other one. I do actually like a good take on a fairy tale. Sometimes I can't always afford them. I was interested, and I'm still kind of peeking at that Battle Brick Road. I wish I had the floppies, but they're away right now inside their packaging. But I actually had this floppy to like this action version of Wizard of Oz. There's like a zombie version. A lot of people make Wizard of Oz. But this particular one, the Scarecrow was like a martial artist master. And he uses a bow staff because, he's like soft, but he moves in crazy ways. I remember like the lion was like this like hulking monster. And the Tin Man was like full robot kind of thing. It's a really cool book. It's just one of the many renditions of, this just that story. And let's see here if I can get to the things I could tell you. But it's the pacing of the story does move pretty fast. Like I have the first book, so I'll actually give you like a full review at some point. But I'm trying to see if I can get to it because I already pledged on it. I know they have the first book, the second book, and then you could also do the third book. The shipping on this one shows it be about $7, so I got the $30 one. Comes with like the other stuff. That's why I'm hoping that it gets to the 50. It's only 4,000 away, and you can get the map and stuff. And I actually really would like to see Fablewood because I know in this story, if I remember correctly, I think they actually get to meet the map maker. So it's pretty good stuff, and they do have quite a bit of options on here. And I'm trying not to give too much away with the story yet. I know I'm probably not making it sound that awesome. First off, if you like the art of Humberto Ramos, this is a good one. He really gets to flex his muscles in this. A lot of good movement. There's, like I said, good action. It's a very interesting story, especially about you being an individual versus everyone telling you what you're supposed to be versus what you believe you should be. And it talks about friendship and everything, and I really liked it. Now they have the Fairy Quest number 3, only 172 left. The Jill Thompson cover. Since this is my thing, you can't really see it, but you'll be able to check it if you look. The $50 one has Ali Garza cover. I got the regular one because I actually really like Humberto Ramos. You can get, and the $50 one, you can also get Fairy Quest 1. We're reprinting. They got, this thing is fighting me. I cannot wait, but it's going to take me a minute. I got other stuff I got to replace, but I cannot wait until I can get a new tablet. Well, while that's loading, because it wants to be dumb, you can get a, here we go. So Fairy Quest 3, the Alex Garza cover. Fairy Quest 2, the Ali Garza cover. Fly. 55 dollars or more, you can get the Fairy Quest bundle of number 2 and number 3. So if you got number 1 but missed it, remember the shipping is roughly about $70, or I'm sorry, $7. But they do have it with the certain countries, and it's due to be coming here January 2021 is the date that it should be here. Now I do know the shipping thing's been kind of crazy with the COVID, so that's just the only thing I have. Now, if you ended up getting only Fairy Quest 1 and you wanted, but you somehow got 2. And I did actually see a few people were selling it in the aftermarket. So, but they do have a thing of $55 for 1 and 3. Then there's one I really wanted to get, but I can't afford. The Kevin Eastman numbered and personalized one for $60. I really wanted that one, but there's no way I could afford it with all my other crowdfundings. And sometimes I could save for it. I didn't know it was coming on here. Basically, which I'll do a unlocking on here. The reason why also too I have a little less that I could throw at it is because I'm getting the Avengers game, but like the big pack. You got the $60 Billy Tucci number personalized, $60 for the Mike Bowden number and personalized. A lot of people are on here actually. And let's see, the 2 and 3 bundle. Sorry, it scrolled back. The number 3 Mike Bowden number to personalized. I think I already said that. Fairy Quest number 3 to deluxe edition for $66. You asked for it and we listened. The ultra rare deluxe edition. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to own a unique version of Fairy Quest 3, one that will never be seen again beyond this pledge drive. Thanks for the special request from one of our backers. This version comes with a unique certificate affixed to the inside front cover, printed in silver ink against a black background and signed. The deluxe edition also comes inside a custom embossed matte sleeve so that it looks unique and amazing on the bookshelf. Don't miss this opportunity to own it. That one actually sounds really nice. Fairy Quest number 1, the Kevin Eastman special. He jumped in and did a number 1. That's for like $75, the $80. Now, if you want to just get the whole bundle, let's say you're behind. So the first two, well, the first one is Outlaws. The second one is Outcast. And the third one is Over, Under, and Through. For $80, you can get all 3 of them at once. So this way, if you're behind, you can just knock them all out. And it's still a pretty good deal. If you never read our story before now, this big pile of awesomeness ought to do it. All 3 issues of our gorgeous story with art by Mike Bowden, Humberto Ramos, and Leah Olea. All covers by Humberto Ramos. And since you pledged for all 3 books, we're sending them for $10 less than the original individual prices. So you actually save $10 if you get the $80 one. There's 151 for like limited editions. Variant covers bundle where you get all the variant covers and everything. That's like 150. 434 is the completest bundle, which you get like everything, including the deluxe edition. Become a character, 750, and it keeps going from there. Quest's first 100 backers for number 3. That was the early bird. I actually missed that one, and like I said, there's a few others in here. So if you like fairy tales with a really interesting kind of take in a story, this is a good one for you. I know I kind of just flew through it, but like I said, I'll put the link. Look into it for yourself. But basically, I gave you the premise by just reading it, and it was fun. It's a nice little read. It's a nice little story about 2 friends who are fighting against everything because everyone's telling them they should not be friends and go and do what they're told. Yet they want to be free and they want to do things and they're trying to fight to be free while the mind police and others are coming towards them and is going after them. And I just think it's a really cool. It was a really cool story. I like the first 2. I'll eventually review them on here. And yeah, so it's about 63 or 65 hours left. There's the Geek Protagonist. Please back it if you're interested. If you can. I know it's rough out here right now. All the craziness going on. Just trying to give you some other options if you like, hey, cutting down the comics like I did. You stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real. And I'll see you. Hey, thank you for visiting my channel. This is the Geek Protagonist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please, it'll really help me out in the channel if you actually share these videos. If you like what I'm doing, please hit that bell notification. Hit it, click. This way you won't miss any of my videos. Also, there's a thing on there that says personal and all. Hit the all. This way you'll get them every time for the notifications. I'm trying to, grow, trying to do commentary about what's going on. And I want to thank you again. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay real. This is the Geek Protagonist. I'm out, and I'll see you.